Hi folks, it's Dave Lynch here from EPUB Scene, and in today's video this is the first of a short series of tutorials on how to use Google Docs for your Kindle books, or for print in CreateSpace if that's what you want to do. Okay, so I'm here at Google and I'm going to bring you through this step by step. So first of all we're going to type in drive.google.com. And I don't know if it needs to be said, but you really need to have a Gmail account for this to work. Now you'll have to forgive how slow my laptop is at the moment. I've allowed a lot of stuff to clog it up and slow it down. Basically because I'm about to create a Udemy course on how to speed up your laptop, so I've done this pretty much on purpose. Okay, so here I am in my G drive, and I'm going to click New, and choose Google Docs. Now usually it's a lot quicker, but it'll depend on your laptop. As you can see, I'm still waiting for this to load. Okay, so we've got our document now, and up here where it says untitled document, I'm going to double click and call it new book. Hit return. You see here it says saving, all changes saved in Drive. That's the first thing that's really cool about this, because if you're kind of familiar with the problems that people run into with Word, I mean, it's happened to me before where it's like there's a problem saving this, or this file is corrupted, or something happens and my Word document disappears, and next thing I'm googling, how do I find the auto saved Word document, and I'm going looking for it, and it's kind of panicky. It's a horrible situation. With this, the changes are saved automatically, absolutely straight away, right there and then, which is even faster than Scrivener's 3 seconds. So I think you'll appreciate how good that is, or how beneficial it is. And the other thing is that you can sync Google Drive with your desktop, so that whatever's saved in Google Drive is simultaneously stored offline. So you don't even have to worry, oh, it's on the cloud, what happens if something happens to my internet? I know that's a little paranoia I have. I hate necessarily having everything on the cloud, but I like to have a double up there. Okay, so that's the first great thing about this. Now, the next thing is that when I'm creating my my document, and while I'm typing, over here there's a little arrow that hides the menus. So once that's done, I've pretty much got one of the most distraction-free writing areas that's possible to get. Now I'm going to bring you over to this book, my new book here, because I've added some dummy text in here to demonstrate the next part. I'm just going to hide this. Now the title, I'm going to come up here to where it says normal text and call that, and click title there. I'm going to go to the chapters, and I'm going to change those to heading 1, and each chapter I've divided up into scenes. This is just so I can keep track of what's going on in any particular scene. This will be changed before the final book is exported. And then normally I would create the scenes as I write, just just so you don't get the impression that you go back afterwards and do this. This is just showing you what you would do as you go. So here I'm at chapter 2, and that's heading 1. The heading 1 I use for the chapter, and heading 2 I use for the scene. Heading 3 might be some other level below that you might want to use. It depends on what you're writing. Maybe if you're writing recipes or something, you might want to add ingredients or something. Okay, so that's just scene 3. Yeah, so I've done 2 chapters with 3 scenes each, just to demonstrate this part. Okay, so I'm going to open out the page here, and I'm going to go to add-ons and get add-ons. And I'm going to search here. Oh no, it's straight away here. Look, table of contents. It's free. Just click here to add it. And this is where we start to rival Word or Scrivener or YWriter. I'm going to authorize this. Okay. It's done. So over here we've got table of contents. I'll just close this. And as you can see here, because I chose headings and 1 and 2, they show up here. So if this is a long text, and I recommend, because it can slow down if you've got an awful lot of text, but up to maybe 100, 150 pages is good for using Google Docs. So over here, if I click on, oh look, the girl in the red dress in scene 3, I want to change something in there, click that, and over here it jumps to the girl in the red dress. Maybe I want to move that, so I highlight it, cut. I think that really should happen down here. Okay, Control V, now it's pasted in there. Now something has changed over here, so I just hit this refresh button, and now the girl in the red dress scene is down here in scene 2 between scene 1, or chapter 2 between scene 1 and scene 2. So it's pretty handy for jumping around. Once you make sure that you title your scenes and your chapters so you can see where you're going, you can just click over here and jump up and back. You can close that down, and if you want to see it, you just do so, show in sidebar. Okay, so that's the first of the handy little tricks, and I'm going to leave you with this video, and in the next one we'll continue on.